You have delivered lecture on chemistry of heterocycles. Why is it important to study heterocycle compounds?
Heterocyclic chemistry is a very big area within organic chemistry. Without heterocycles, life itself wouldn't exist. Most of the vitamins that we know are based on heterocyclic compounds. 70% of the pharmaceutical products that we use are heterocyclic. And then many components in plastics, plastics, electronic devices, or such as the materials that are used to make the flat screens in mobile phones. These are all based on heterocyclic, or many are based on heterocyclic compounds. So it's all around us. It's in the tea, it's in the coffee, it's in the food we eat. It comprises the DNA that's part of our biological makeup. So without heterocycles, we wouldn't exist.
You are the editor of 2 journals. Could you tell the journal topic are the most cited in scientific society and why?
That's not an easy question to answer. And in fact, I cannot answer it. So it's something that it's difficult to identify. Papers that get highly cited are of 2 types. First type is a genuinely novel discovery, which attracts the interests of many scientists, and then generates citations going forward, attracts people to work on the problem. And then there are other papers that get cited because many people are working already on the field. It has become attractive, I would say sexy. So people jump on that bandwagon and the citations climb very quickly for a period of 10 or 15 years, and then they plateau. But these are 2 different types of areas. And the scientific field is very large, so there may be several areas operating in parallel that are attracting citations. And then some discoveries which end up highly cited may have appeared many years ago, and the opportunity to take advantage may have occurred a decade later. So, but specifically, I wouldn't say which particular paper or which area.
What areas of organic chemistry are proposed to be perspective in the South Europe region and in SUSU?
Okay, so I think there are 2 avenues that can be pursued, and they are the classical avenues that are typically pursued in most chemistry departments. Organic chemistry can be used and should be promoted to extend collaborations with physicists and engineers to develop new materials for plastics, for electronics, for multifunctional devices. So this is one avenue. The other avenue, which is a very important and probably the most important avenue, is that the organic chemistry should be used to support medicinal and the biological sciences. So I understand that you have a biomedical center, and for this to succeed in the long term, you should have a strong organic chemistry contribution to give new materials, new compounds for biological studies. This is important. So it's nothing new. It's what goes on everywhere. You need a strong organic chemistry section to support the material sciences and to support the biological sciences.
Is cooperation possible between South Europe State University and University of Nicosia?
I think there's a good opportunity for collaboration. I would be very happy to host students from SUSU at the University of Cyprus, and I would be happy to send my students here. I've seen opportunities within the physical chemistry for collaborations already. We could send compounds to be studied here, where there is equipment here that we do not have There's expertise here that we do not have in Cyprus. And at the same time, I believe that we could help your organic section become a stronger organic section, so that you balance the strengths of your department. I think there's lots of opportunity.
What is your impression of SUSU?
It's very well equipped. You have a lot of students, you have a lot of space. Some of the facilities are very high standard. This is a great, with the equipment that you have and the space that you have and the number of students, you should be better recognized internationally. I think this is a key thing, that you have everything in place and you should have better international recognition, and you need to work on achieving this.